Good afternoon, friends. I've got great news today. There is a new update on relief legislation. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer are now urging members of the Democratic Party to support a new bill that would help the American people. Some individuals will also be eligible to automatically receive a $5,500 stimulus payment. So friends, please make sure you watch until the end of this video for all these new details. And to say thank you for watching every day, I'm giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. To enter the giveaways, please make sure you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways.
I met with many of them in my home state of Kentucky over the past few weeks. Since President Biden took office, prices in the Commonwealth have spiked by 13%. At the same time, we still have 19,000 fewer workers than before the pandemic. During a meeting with the Kentucky Association of Manufacturers in Louisville, I heard directly from employers who would, under different circumstances, be powering our recovery. Instead, many are struggling to find enough workers to meet consumer demand. In Hopkinsville, I spoke to farmers who've watched the price of energy skyrocket, raising the cost of everything from fuel to fertilizer. As a result, all Americans are paying higher prices at the grocery store. And while eastern Kentucky struggles to recover from devastating floods, supply chain issues and the increased cost of building materials are hamstringing the repair process and making it even harder to rebuild. I'm sure my Democratic colleagues heard similar stories during their own August travel. Kentuckians aren't the only.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has promised to pass a side deal on permitting reform with Senate Democrat Joe Manchin. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has promised to pass a side deal on permitting reform with Senate Democrat Joe Manchin to the massive tax, climate, and health care bill, despite growing opposition from progressive House Democrats. The decision will make it tougher for House progressives who feel little obligation to help Joe Manchin pass one of his top energy development priorities to block it. The chairman of the House Natural Resource Committee has circulated a letter calling for a standalone vote on permitting reform measures. He told The Hill last week that 40 House lawmakers have already signed on to the letter. Chuck Schumer told reporters, "We are hoping the continuing resolution providing temporary funding would go to about mid-December, and then we might do a bill that would provide government-wide funds through the remainder of the fiscal year." Some Republicans might want to hold off until next year on finishing fiscal year 2023 spending, in the hope that their party wins control of at least a House of Representatives in the November 8th midterm elections. That would give Republicans more say over budget priorities. Currently, Democrats control the Senate, House, and White House. Without a stopgap funding bill, some federal agency activities deemed non-essential would have to shut down until Congress settled differences between Republicans and Democrats. Today, Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell has warned Democrats against loading up on a temporary spending bill with add-ons to currently approved appropriations, which are expiring on September 30th. Mitch McConnell told reporters, "The cleaner the continuing resolution, the better." Permitting reform would update federal procedures for energy-related projects, such as pipelines and export facilities. September passage of such a bill was part of a deal with Democratic Senator Joe Manchin during negotiations this summer on a wide-ranging bill which addressed climate change and lowering some prescription prices that now has been enacted. So friends, please let me know how the Inflation Reduction Act has helped you. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. The keyword for this video is Kodiak, Alaska. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and then like several of my videos. And also comment below this keyword, which is Kodiak, Alaska, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. The Alaska Senate has just approved a state spending package that includes cash payments of $5,500 for Alaska residents. The package includes dividends of about $4,200 to residents this year, as well as energy relief checks of $1,300. The vote in Alaska comes as a number of other states are considering sending more direct payments to their residents, as Americans continue to grapple with record high inflation and rising gas prices, which are driven partly by the crisis. The package passed 15-5 and was sent to the House, which would decide whether to agree with the Senate version. Lawmakers believe that the House will likely reject it, and if that happens, lawmakers for both chambers will have to reach an agreement in a conference committee. The House approved a version of the budget last month that included a dividend of about $1,250 and a $1,300 energy check. So lawmakers in recent years have been divided over the size of the dividend, traditionally paid with earnings from the state's oil wealth fund, known as the Alaska Permanent Fund. During a debate on the budget, the Senate voted 10-9 in support of a dividend of about $4,200. And according to Newsweek, the cost for that size dividend would be $2.8 billion, while the cost of the proposed energy payment is estimated at $840 million. Supporters of the Senate budget argued that Alaskans could use the financial help, while critics raised concerns about the possible fiscal consequences. Was critical of conservative lawmakers in the state. Alaska House Speaker Louise Stutes, a Republican, was critical of conservative lawmakers in the state Senate for voting for a budget that could dip deeply into the state's savings. Louise Stutes told reporters, "We have all been conservative lawmakers that have been nickel and diming different bills, saying we've got to save money." Stimulus checks to ease the financial toll of the crisis were incredibly popular, with millions of Americans signing online petitions to demand more direct payments. So friends, do you think that all Americans should receive a fourth stimulus check from our federal government? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you, my dear friends, for joining me here every single day, and I greatly appreciate all of you for doing so. Remember, I'll be announcing a winner for today's Walmart gift card giveaway in a video later today. So please listen for the keywords and do stay tuned for that video. Thank you and have a wonderful and blessed afternoon.